Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. So before I start I want to apologise for my voice, if it sounds pretty shit. Still recovering from a cold. But anyway. Last part, we finished off heading through Port Royal and we took on probably the most irritating boss in the whole game. And now we're moving on to the next world. We're moving on to Agrabah, and it starts off with this. The true villain of Agrabah, really, the the greedy merchant. Yeah. Oh my god, he's got no facial expressions. Anyway. So yeah, you might remember that in the first visits to this world, we basically spent all of our time trying to stop Jafar from being woken up and being brought back to life, and being released, and that's undone within 30 seconds of us being here, so yeah, that was fucking worth it. Oh well. Sorry about that. Anyway. So here we are. We're in the little prick's lair in his shop, and all of a sudden he's got a load of gold. I wonder if he maybe did some kind of nefarious deal with someone in order to get all these riches.
That stupid peddler
Fucking Halabu.
out of the lamp. Jafar!
Give me the magic
That laugh.
Aladdin. And now, street rats, I bid you farewell. Crush those urchins.
I can't remember where. Wow. Not scary, but yeah, I think this must have just happened. So I guess that Jafar's now trying to take over there. It's basically the plot line from Return of Jafar, the second movie, the straight to VHS movie. I remember liking it when I was younger, but man, I haven't watched it since then. I probably, if I went back now, it's probably absolutely shit. So Iago's going to tell us where Jafar is. Now, you bitch! My apologies. So yeah, he's in the desert ruins. So yeah, we're going to have to make our way to the desert ruins in order to stop Jafar. To be fair, Jafar I think is one of my favourite Disney villains. I don't really know why. I mean, he's nothing particularly special. I guess I just like it. I think his voice is good and suits his character really well. And I also do really like his design. Both forms, actually. I really like his original design. You know, his kind of Grand Vizier, I guess. That's what he was, wasn't it? Design, and then there's also his kind of Disney design. I also thought was pretty awesome. Oh my god. Let's kill some enemies, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, so this is one of the new, this is the new Keyblade, which I got, I think, yeah, from the last world, from Port Royal. It's pretty badass. It hits pretty hard, and it's got good reach as well. So I really like the design of it as well. It's a nice design. It's a pretty cool design. But yeah, so we're just gonna make our way through, and oh, there's more of these. I'll be honest, these guys I do not miss. They're probably the... To be honest, there are enemies that hit harder, but to me, like, I hate them the most just because, I mean, maybe it's just me, but I've always hated an annoying to hit enemy more than an enemy who can hit, who, you know, rather than an enemy who hits really hard. I don't know, I find that more, it pisses me off more for an enemy that's maybe a bit weaker but is trickier to hit than someone who's easy to hit, but if he hits you, he's going to cause you a fair bit of fucking damage.
Ah, come on, kid. That's an easy one.
My apologies. Sorry about that. Anyway,
Ow, buddy, oh, pal.
so we've got to find our way to that,
This is what having a genie for a best friend
but
is all
there's a
about. I mean,
little
how
bit of
can you
a
leave me on the
whirlwind in our way.
sidelines at a time like this?
So yeah,
Follow, Mel.
Genie's back.
Razzmatazz,
Hi,
what do
Genie.
you say, kid?
Hey, Genie.
I do like the animation here, it's pretty good.
Wanna see a little something I
Suits
call
his character very well.
sandstorm sweep?
Take it away, Genie.
Alakazam! You know, one lousy sandstorm is just too easy.
I like the facial expression there as well, it's kind of awesome. But then again, Genie as a character is very expressive, so it definitely, oh my god, it definitely
How about giving me a challenge next time,
helps
eh, Al?
to have a really expressive character with these kinds of games. Gives you something to go off. Okay, so now we've got to head to the desert ruins, and magically we're there. Thank God we don't have to walk.
Now what do we do?
This section going into the ruins is not all that hard.
Nice
I
timing,
mean,
Carpet.
it's a very what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very linear section. Like, it's very straightforward. So anyway, so there's a water version of Jafar. Why? I don't know. There he is, though. My apologies. So basically, we just need to move forward, and we need to catch up with Jafar's doppelganger and just keep catching up to him. We'll have some enemies to deal with at various points, but it's pretty easy. Something which I kind of like as well is that basically your feet are basically glued onto carpet, so you can't fall off him, and so it's just a case of just lock onto your enemies, whack them to your heart's content. You don't even really need to change the carpet's elevation, because if you lock onto an enemy that's below you or above you, then he'll move slowly, but he will eventually kind of move towards that enemy that you're locked onto, so the whole thing's, you know, pretty comfortable, really. There you go, Sora, do that somersault. And there you go. We'll go have to do this a couple more times. We basically just have to follow Jafar around and Jafar's doppelganger around for a little bit. I don't stop. Okay. I thought I might have stopped to try and get that puzzle piece there, but oh well. My apologies. I'm sorry. My throat is just dog shit at this moment in time. So yeah. It's pretty much just a case of following him around, stopping when he's about to cast a spell, and eventually it'll lead you to where you've, you know, got to go. It's, like I said, it's pretty... So there you go. I don't think you can really hurt his doppelganger. No, I think you just have to follow it, and you can't hurt it, at least not yet. Alright, got some enemies to kill. Yeah, am I going to... Yeah, I got that one. There you go. I do like the magnetism move. God, it's so useful just to suck all the enemies that are around you close and then just whack them away. It's really useful. Anyway, yeah, I messed about for a bit here. Basically, you got to go to the top of this tower, and now it's time for the actual. I guess this is your mini boss battle against. No, we've got another gauntlet of enemies, I think. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a case of defeating all the enemies. Once again, you're on carpet, so you don't really have to be concerned about falling off or anything like that. So yeah, just got to keep going, keep whacking him. These guys are a little bit of a pain in the ass, the wizard guys. Like a little bit. They're not. They can. The thing which irritates me about them is that they can kind of stun lock you a little bit with their with the energy balls that they shoot at you. They're a bit of a pain to deal with, but there you go. Nice and easy. So okay, now we got this thing that spawns in. My apologies. So yeah, it basically tells you here that you've got 3 switches that you need to hit. It shows you where all of them are. And basically, you basically have to trigger all 3 of the switches. And the way you do that is by using a certain spell. So with this one, you use the fire spell. You have to get in the middle of them, fire spell, and then that opens the first switch. My apologies. Yeah, I'm going to be saying that a lot. But yeah, so there's no time limit at this point. You don't have to do this. I really didn't have to do this. But anyway. Yeah, I think this, do I stop fighting now? No, I don't. So I'm an idiot. I have to kill. I have to beat up enemies. Yeah, I'm really not doing very well here. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. Surrounded by annoying enemies. Let's just kill them off. Come on, Tom. Just, you could ignore them, you know. I think I get fed up pretty soon. Yeah, is it here? No, I'm like, damn it. Gotta kill him. He's an asshole. Come here. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Now I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this shit, I'm going. Yeah, at this point, I'm trying desperately not to lock on. Oh, there we go. There's the next one. So for this one, it needs to be lightning. Or thunder. Which I can't use. Where are we? There we go. You're annoying me now. Go away. So one more to find. And it's... Do I get it now? Yeah. There you go. Alright, moving on. I'm now searching around trying to find this last one. Where are you, you fucking asshole? Can I see it? There you are. Hi. No, I don't. Tom, don't fight. Don't fight. Why are you fighting? Why are you fighting? Why are you being an Get on with it. Come on. Alright, here we go. My apologies. And so now we've got to use Blizzard. Nope. Magic. Blizzara. There you go. Right, all 3 switches are now on. We've flipped all 3 switches. So the way into this tower is now open. Awesome stuff. Okay then. Whew. Yeah, and we've got like 50 seconds, I think, to get in there. And as long as you just go straight there, then you'll be 100% fine. Ignore all the enemies, just straight into the hole, and boom, you're done. Yeah, really not hard. If you want to fight enemies and you want to grind a little bit, then do it before you flick all the switches and stuff. Anyway. Got the map of the area, which I think is pretty useless for you, to be honest. You're not coming back to this place. Oh shit, more done pages. Okay. That'll probably be the last one then. And then we'll be done with
Jafar.
I think that's the last torn pages, so we'll be done with that. Uh-oh.
You
Jafar's
sure
not
this
here,
is
is he?
it?
You gotta understand, it wasn't my idea. It was Jafar. He made me bring you here. You don't know him like I do. He can be very convincing. He said if I didn't cooperate, he was gonna...
Where is he?
Come on, Al, you gotta forgive me.
Wow, that was poor acting.
Where's Jafar?
Well, let's see. Right about now, he's probably attacking the palace. I had no choice. His eyes, they got all creepy and weird.
Whatever. Iago, you're supposed to be our friend, but you've been playing both sides just to make sure you save yourself.
Yeah, so this is kind of a weak point, I think, because of the fact that sorry, this is kind of the going back to the same point as in the first visit, because in the first visit it was all about Iago kind of gaining everybody's trust, and now in this one it's like, oh, he's lost our trust again because he did something bad, and now he's gonna have to regain our trust again. Really, you couldn't have come up with anything better? You couldn't have come up with anything different? Maybe done something a little bit different with the first visit, maybe, and then just left the Iago kind of trying to regain his trying to regain trust for this visit. But anyway, yeah, this section is just a straightforward, you know, destroy all the enemies that come in your path, and just avoid. The way you damage those big fellas that are standing on top of the thing is you basically aim there are other enemies that will spawn around you, and you basically got to aim them like at him to cause damage like that. It's basically all about you know, it doesn't really do anything. It's just like extra points and stuff, because I think this is a mini game that you can do later on where it's, you know, all about how many points you can get, how many enemies you can kill and that kind of thing. I don't bother with it, but I don't really bother with any of the sides, with a lot of the side stuff in Kingdom Hearts 2. I just, you know, there's more than enough for me to just, you know, go through the story and completing the main quests and the like the necessary side missions is more than enough for me. So there you go, and we're out. Back at Agrabah, and Carpet's a bit knackered.
Come on, let's get Jafar.
Go have a sleep.
And who asked you? The palace is through there. Hurry!
Come on, Sora, don't be a prick. He's got a point. Okay then, so let's heal myself up and get some stuff. Now we're going to head to the... where are we going now? We're heading... Sorry, fucking hell. We're heading to the palace now, so let's make our way there. I don't think the boss is going to be in this part. No, I don't think so. I think that'll be start of next part. But yeah, so the final boss of this area is of this second visit is Jafar. Shocking. Pretty good fight, but we'll see that next part. Because he offered you money and riches. And I'm sure the treasure had nothing to do with it, right? Maybe a bit. Yeah, you greedy fucker. You sold us out for your treasure habits, you piece of shit. Oh well. Somebody else. So reorganize. That feels kind of forced. It feels kind of forced here to basically just say, he said that he basically Organization 13 want to basically release Jafar so they can turn him into a Heartless, and it just feels kind of Yaku's getting the shit today, but it just feels like they kind of shoehorn the Organization into this second visit just, well, because they needed to. It doesn't really feel organic. But anyway, that's it for this part of Kingdom Hearts 2. Join me next time when we will be finishing off Agrabah. We'll be taking on Jafar, the giant red prick. And after that, it's I think we're going to be doing... let me think. We'll be probably doing the Torn Pages as well. Get the Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Wood finished once and for all. So join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.